Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to another day of Persona 5 Royal. It's been a while. It has been a while. We had a little gap. Let me check my calendar. We had a little gap in February because that's right, it was like the 5th? 4th. The 4th of February is like the last P5, and there was like a week gap, and then we did the leading up and Valentine's Day stuff. And then it's been like 2 weeks since then. And then we're gonna have today and tomorrow, and then we're gonna have another big gap until the 13th. We'll do 13th, 14th, 15th, and then have the rest of the week will be a gap, and then there'll be a big old day on the 19th. Which I think I might do like a big stream for that. Since that's like the penultimate episode. And then the final episode on the 20th. Been playing a lot of Judgment. Oh yeah, I've been playing the crap out of Judgment. It's good. Good game. What else has been going on in my life? You know, the other thing that's really going on with my life is just tonight I found out why my bloody SSD has no space on it. So my SSD, which is my C drive on my computer, I think when I was uploading like a bunch of things like all at the same time a while back, it said that my computer has 0 space left, and I'm like, what? And then I stopped uploading, and then it kind of went a little bit back to normal. I'm like, what the hell was that? But like, for the longest time, I've had like sub 10 gig on my SSD. To be fair, the SSD is only like 100 to begin with, but so I went hunting tonight, and I found that the AMD, I've got an AMD graphics card, and in one of the AMD folders, there's a file called metrics.csv, is CSV, yeah. And it was 15 gig. Like, what? Apparently there's some setting that I don't know if I can actually turn off that just makes that file, and it just gets progressively bigger and bigger and bigger. Some guy had it like 30. So I deleted it, so I've got that 15 gig back, but it'll just start getting bigger again. And I deleted all my BlueStack stuff. So all the Yaks Online and that that SMT mobile game. I basically just deleted all my progress on that because the OS has taken up so much space. There's something else that was really big. Oh, I know what I found. How big was that? It was huge. It wasn't. I've like fully deleted it, so I don't know. Edge, motherfucking Edge that you can't bloody uninstall. It's huge. I checked Firefox. Firefox is like 200 meg. The installation folder, and Edge, which I fucking never used except like the first time I got the computer, I used it to download Firefox and I never looked back. It's like 10 gigs, something like that. It's not that much. It's at least a gig. It's bonkers. So, delete that shit. I mean, I could go more. I could like scrape the barrel a bit more, but I'm like, yeah, this folder's like 2 gig, and there's like 1,000 folders in there. I could probably find something that's like a gig and decide whether I want to delete it or not. But I'm like, I don't give a shit anymore. So I'm happy. I think I've got like 40 to 50 gig now. So I've like freed up like half the space by deleting some stuff that I don't need. It's good. It's good. Anyway, who's on the horn? Hey, anyone free after school tomorrow? I should be available. Why? There's something I want to talk about. Thinking we could all meet up at LeBlanc. Can you check if boss is free too, Leo? Okay. Well, that works for me. Me too. I can head over once school's finished. Oh, good here too. I'm gonna make Makoto the ballet girl. Okay. Likewise. Then let's all head there when we can. Yeah, see you guys there. Rosie wants to talk. Is something happening? Wait, is that the entire day? Is that the day? Oh my god, that's the day, isn't it? Oh! That's so short! Alright. I'm just gonna record tomorrow now. Because I had to pull the PlayStation out into the back, into the man cave. And I would like to go back home later and play more Judgment, so. What? Nothing, okay. Oh, did you want to talk about your plans? You know what? This is the shortest fucking Persona 5 Royal video ever, I think. So hey, let's talk about plans. Boy, have I got some plans. I got some fucking plans. Thanks, fucking Justin / Elftastic, you fucking piece of shit, for like putting this idea in my head, and now I'm like super in. Way more than he envisioned it anyway. Also, I just wanted to point out, in case you didn't know, that I'm streaming on Twitch again. I'm currently streaming on YouTube. But I will. I don't know when I'll fully put OBS back to Twitch, but I'm like, because I'm streaming Judgment from the PlayStation, and it's just on Twitch. So I don't know. We'll think about it. I'll think about when I do that. Like maybe the big stream that you were talking about, the 19th. Yeah. Maybe do that. Maybe do that on Twitch. You know what? No, until Persona's done, I'm gonna stick with streaming on YouTube. But yeah, sure, for reasons, because you can delete it. Well, you can delete the Twitch VOD too. You're right. You're totally right. Anyway, so Justin had this idea. I think I've already talked about it. The idea of doing the Yakuza games day by day. Woo. So here. And then I went, you know what? I can do the Metal Gear games day by day too. Because Metal Gear Solid 2, what's that? It's a day. The entire game takes place over one day. And the ending, that's like a morning. The next morning. So here's what I found out. And then I started thinking about when are these games set? Well, Metal Gear Solid 1 is actually set at a specific day. I don't know where that information comes from. I do think it's the game. But anyway, let me pull out my list. Oh boy, let me pull out my list. Excuse me while I whip this out. What else did you want to talk about? We'll get to that. Alright. Well, actually, the big thing you did want to say, which I can talk about this tomorrow, but I'll talk about now, just because, we're here. Starting from the 6th, so what's that, Monday? Yeah, next Monday. I'm going to be doing the remaining at whatever I've got left in Yakuza 4, which is most of the game, to be fair. I'm going to be doing that day by day, which is going to be a nightmare. I want to do these games day by day proper, but what I'm going to need to do in order to do that is to make saves at the beginning of every character, because Yakuza 4, Yakuza Dead Souls, and Yakuza 5. Is there another game that does that? There's 0. I don't really know how 0 goes, but those games all have multiple characters that you switch between. And I did not realize that, for example, in 4, was the game starts with Akiyama on the 1st of March. And then I think it goes to I think it goes to the 6th of March with Akiyama. And then when Sajima starts up, he starts, well, the main part of his game starts on the 3rd of March, so it goes back in time. So to do day by days of those games, you'd have to actually do each character, all characters simultaneously. Which sounds like a nightmare. I can't wait. So I'm gonna have to like go through and make saves. So I'll probably just do Persona 5, just a regular playthrough when I do that, after I do Dead Souls. I don't really understand Dead Souls. I feel like Dead Souls just happens over the course of a day, and each character is just the progression. Like, because I know the progression between Majima and Ryuji is instantaneous, because the ending of Majima's scene is talking with Ryuji, and then the next is Ryuji. So, in that same scene. So I think that game takes place over the course of one day too. I'm not sure about that. It is a short game. Anyway, so I've got a list. I've got a list of the dates and well, are any of them actually days? No, none of them are days, thank God. So I can do them whenever I want, essentially. The dates of when, like, every Metal Gear Solid game and every Yakuza game take place. I'm going to start in July, just because it's easier that way. So the 13th of July is Metal Gear Solid 5. You're really going to go through the whole thing? Yeah, I am. You know what? Go through Yakuza first. Okay, I'll go through Yakuza first. So, I think I already talked about Yakuza. Did you? I'm not sure. The plan is... Okay, oh god, my cat is with an axe. I'm drinking and rubbing my eyes. The plan is I'm going to do Yakuza 4. I didn't finish what I was saying with Yakuza 4. So we're going to start or continue Yakuza 4 on the 6th of March. But then, I think when it switches over to a different character, it goes back in time. But I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to push through it. It's gonna be a bit weird, but it'll still be day by day. But the dates will be weird. Whatever, it doesn't matter. And then in April, I have 3 days off at the end of March. I have the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st. The 30th is actually the final day of Yakuza 4. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go out, but those last 3 days, I might just stream Dead Souls in one go, and then release them, whether it's one day or if it goes into multiple days, I'll just release it in April, on top of other videos. You're welcome. I was going to actually start it on like the 6th of April and have it as a Monday to Thursday video now. A week video. But out of the kindness of my heart, I'm going to give you more content. You're fucking welcome. You better be grateful. You better be. Anyway. So, yeah, we'll do Dead Souls, and then after that, I'll just do a regular playthrough of 5. And this is where it gets tricky. Okay. So, there are certain games that I don't really need to do in advance. I could just do them as day by day. Like, for example, Lost Judgment. I maybe should do a regular playthrough of Judgment beforehand, because those games will take place at the same time. Maybe I'll just do them all. I don't know. I haven't really figured it out. But the point is that after we get that done, and then I'll just do all the games as regular playthroughs, and maybe some of them I won't do, but whatever. Then the day by day part. Okay, so on the 30th of September is the prologue of Yakuza 1. Okay. Then on the 5th of December is when Yakuza 1 starts in earnest. Okay. Does that... I don't remember. When you say this, the 30th of September, are you talking about... I don't actually remember. I might have to look that up because that's important information. What do you mean the prologue? I I think the prologue they're talking about was it 1999, 1995, and then there's the time skip to getting out of prison, and that's December 5th. I'll look into it. And then on the 6th of December is Yakuza 5 and Lost Judgment. And then on the 8th of December is Yakuza 6. On the 9th of December is Yakuza 0. This is when they start. So already we've got like potentially, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 games happening simultaneously. And I think I did mention, I think I did talk about this because I talked about how I want to do, when I do that, I want to do them probably day by day and every day switching to a new game. So I'm not going to do like switching every battle. I could, but that would probably be kind of weird. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many playthroughs I get done before December. Because if I go through all the Yakuza games, I could switch it every chapter. Or did you make a poll about that? Did I make a poll about that? You love your polls. I do love polls. I don't think I did do a poll about that. You should make a poll about that. Fuck. Hang on. Pause the video. Oh well, hold on. Yeah, no, I haven't made a poll about that. So I'll make a poll, and the poll will be, in the event of doing a Yakuza, but the game swaps every now and again. I'll have like 3 options. One will be like after every battle. Dude, that would be fucking horrible. But whatever, do it. After every chapter. Yes. Wait, can you do it after every battle? No. Well, it'll be every battle or every save point in the event of games that don't, you know. Yeah, after every chapter and then after every day in respect to a day-by-day playthrough. Anyway, where was that? You were talking about Yakuza 0 that starts on the 9th of December. On the 10th of December is Ishin and Judgment at the same time. Great. The 14th of December is Yakuza 2 Kiryu. Oh, well, yeah, the main game. We already did the Majima one. That probably doesn't actually occur over the course of one day, but my headcanon is it does. I need to turn this heater down because it's noisy and it's not actually that cold. Okay. And then what else? Like a Dragon. I need to do some research on Like a Dragon because I have the impression that it starts on the 1st of January, but maybe it doesn't. Well, the opening is on the 1st of January, but then I think the main part of the game is at the end of December. Because I think the game ends on the 1st of January. So that would be weird if you did that. Yakuza 3 is a shit show. Yeah. It starts in January sometime. But the trouble with Yakuza 3 is that it actually takes place over like 3 years. So unlike the other games that are like short, you know, it's done. 3 is a bit crazy. Maybe I'll actually do it over 3 years. Don't. You can't stop me. Anyway. Wait. What's DS? What's DS? That's Dead Souls. Oh god, I thought it was Death Stranding. Like, wait. Death Stranding doesn't have a... No. It doesn't. So now let's talk about Metal Gear Solid, right? I've decided I'm going to not do some games. I think are they all written down here? Is Metal Gear's written down there. Metal Gear 2 is written down there, but I probably won't do them. Anyway, so Ground Zeroes takes place over multiple days. There's the main mission. When's the main mission of Ground Zeroes? 3rd of December. But there are some other missions that take place just before it. And then there's a deja vu mission that happens on the 13th of July. And then a jamais vu mission that happens whenever the hell you want it. Because when the mission starts up, it's like X day, X month, X. Anyway, so the 13th of July, we got Ground Zeroes, the deja vu mission. On the 8th of August is Metal Solid 2, the tanker mission. On the 24th of August is Metal Solid 3, the Virtuous mission. On the 30th of August, so like a week later, is Snake Eater, which takes place over the course of, I forget how many, I did look at it. It's like 5 days or something. Well, maybe not that much. Less than a week. And then 30th of September I said is Yakuza 1 Prologue. The 3rd of December is Ground Zeroes. Wait, what? Are you sure about that? No. What? I think that's wrong. Uh-oh. I'm gonna look into that again. Shit. Well, whatever. I wrote down Ground Zeroes 1. I don't know what that means. If that means the main mission, or it means... It couldn't be the main mission, because I'm pretty darn sure that Ground Zeroes... You know, I think Ground Zeroes is the 9th of January. And I wrote it down as Ground Zeroes 4. I don't know about that. Well, anyway, 3rd of December is Ground Zeroes 1. I'm just going to call it that. Sure. Then we got some, we got Yakuza on the 7th. So we got, 3rd of December is Ground Zeroes 1. 5th of December is Yakuza 1. 6th of December is Yakuza 5 and Lost Judgment. 7th of December is Ground Zeroes Part 2. 8th of December is Yakuza 6. 9th of December is Yakuza 10. 10th of December is Yakuza 10, Yakuza 0. 10th of December is Ishin and Judgment. 14th of December is Yakuza 2. The 21st of December is Ground Zeroes 3. Part 3. The 24th of December is Metal Gear 2. But I probably won't play that. Where's Metal Gear 1? In March. Oh, okay. Then Like a Dragon, Yakuza 3. 9th of January is Ground Zeroes Part 4. 9th of February is the opening of the Phantom Pain. Right. And then 17th of February is Majima, which we've already done. What's that? It's Yakuza 3. Then the 26th of February is the Phantom Pain, the hospital scene. Right. The 28th of February is Metal Gear Solid 1. 1st of March is Yakuza 4, which I should do a proper playthrough next year. 3rd of March is Metal Gear 1, which I probably won't play. And then the 11th of March is the Phantom Pain in Afghanistan. And then April is Dead Cells, but I probably won't play that a second time. And then the 29th of April is Metal Gear Solid 2, The Plant mission. That's a lot, especially in December. Holy shit, December's gonna be a fucking shit show. The good news about December is that Metal Gear doesn't interact with it very much. I mean, there's only one Ground Zeroes mission that takes place in the middle of that clusterfuck of Yakuza games. And it's like a one short mission. If I remember correctly, it's the mission where you have to rescue Hideo Kojima. So if I have a look at this, yeah, you got. So so before the whole Yakuza thing kicks off, the 3rd of December is Grand Zeroes Part 1. Then, yeah, you got the 5th, the 6th. So at this point, on the 7th of December, you've got Yakuza 1, Yakuza 5, and Lost Judgment all going out at the same time. And then that day is Grand Zeroes Part 2, which I believe is rescuing. Yeah, these are the submissions. Where's the main Grand Zeroes mission? I don't know. I think the main Grand Zeroes mission actually is like February or March. Oh, really? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so you rescue, and it's basically at a completely well, it's not completely on the rails, but it's mostly on the rails turret shooter. Because you're in the helicopter. What was that? Oh, that's my chill shock disconnecting. Anyway, chill shock's giving up on me. Then you've got a bunch of other games, and the next Grand Zeroes is the 21st of December. And the game that came out before that was the 4th of December, Yakuza 2, which probably is already done by then. I mean, what is it? What's that? 6-7 days? Maybe. Maybe. I better hope so. Because, but again, it's just a mission. Yeah, it's not like it's a full game. What's going on when Grand Zeroes Part 4 happens? Not much. Yeah, the Metal Gear games don't really like conflict with the Yakuza games. Thank God. Anyway, so tell me what you think about that crazy ass stupid idea that I've got. And yeah, I'll put that poll up. I'll do it right now. And we will please give me some feedback about that. Please. Also, well, no one actually freaking commented. So, the most recent post at the time of this recording is the one where I talked about the idea of doing a stream on Saturday nights. And I got one person that voted, great idea, I'll watch it every week, or almost every week. 2 people voted, nice idea, I'll try to catch the streams when I can. But I also said to please leave a comment to tell if you would prefer YouTube streaming or Twitch streaming or both. Not a person commented. So if you voted on that, go back and comment, please. And tell me which you would prefer. Just in general, just even comment on this video. Just tell me which you prefer to have me stream on, YouTube or Twitch. Because I'll do whatever the popular vote is. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I started doing it on YouTube because I thought I might get some more views, and I didn't really, so. Anyway. Who wants to watch me make a poll? Game changes after every battle or save point for older games. And then I'm going to get an option, and then game changes after every chapter. Game changes after each day. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Well, that's Persona 5 Royal for today. So we come back tomorrow. We will continue and have a big meeting, I guess. Sure. But for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next